Hello everybody, Dr. Corey Singer here today to talk to you about how to do the adductor stretch. I'm going to show you 3 different ways to do this. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first way, and for each of these you're going to be doing 4 deep breaths, and then you're going to be always going to be doing these bilaterally on both sides, and you want to do this about twice a day. Okay? So the first way to do it is to stretch one side at a time. So to do that, so let's say I want to stretch out my right adductor. The adductor is a muscle that goes from right about here to here. Okay, so it goes from, inserts about the knee, goes to the mid part of the thigh here. So all you'll do, you kind of get into a deep crouch. You're going to try to point your toe forward towards like looking in front of you, and then you're going to get into as deep of a crouch as possible, and you'll sit there and you'll hold that for 4 deep breaths. 4 deep breaths. Each time you breathe out, you'll be able to go a little bit further most times. And then you'll go that 4 deep breaths that way, and then you'll switch to the other side, doing it the same way this way. And you should feel that right here. Now that's the one way to do it. The second way to do it is if you wanted to do both areas. It's also good to open up the hips when we do this. So you'll take your your arms, and kind of push out behind you, and you'll just hold that for 4 deep breaths there. 4 deep breaths. Each time you breathe out, you'll be able to do a larger stretch. 4 deep breaths there. And then the last way to do it is actually on all fours, is called frog. So I'm going to show you that position now. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and get into the frog position. So to do this one, you're going to get onto all fours. You can use a mat if you need it. You're going to take your legs as wide as possible, and then all you're going to do is try to sink down towards the floor, and then you're going to be trying to push your butt backwards behind you. And you'll feel that stretch right there. It's also really good to open up the hips as well. And then you'll hold that for 4 deep breaths. When you go to get out of this position, you're going to want to definitely come forward out of it instead of obviously going back. It's going to make it worse. The other way to do it, let me just show you the same thing from side view. So you can hold that, 4 deep breaths, pushing back. Great stretch. 4 deep breaths, and then when you come out of it forward, and then you can get up just like this. Okay, and that's how you do the adductor stretch. Enjoy.